Hey guys, so check out the new frame for the Jeep TJ. Now I just finished the driver's side. The only thing I'm going to do is, once I'm completely done with the frame modifications, I'm going to sand it down and paint it with some different paint. But just to give you guys an idea of what it looks like. Now I'm going to go ahead and go over to the passenger side, and I'm going to take you guys through the steps that I did to make this frame. Before I do though, make sure you like the video and don't forget to subscribe. The first part in doing your frame is figuring out how you want the frame to look. Now there's a few different ways of doing this. You could just make it out of rectangle tubing like I did in the back. I just don't think I like the way that looked, because then I'd have to 45 it straight and 45 back down. And I want it to be more of a smooth transition coming off the stock frame. So what I did was, starting out, I took a piece of rectangle tubing and clamped it to the bumper. So this is my base. What I did next was I took some cardboard, and this took me a few different tries, but the nice thing is once you do it on one side, you can just transition it to the other. So I cut that out of cardboard, and this is what I came up with. So now what I'm going to do is take this and I'm going to trace it on some metal, cut it out, and I'll tack it into place. Alright, so I got both inner and outer pieces tacked in together. Now the next step before I put a top and bottom on is I'm going to cut some little gussets to put in inside the frame to keep it from twisting. Alright, so I went ahead and cut these plates out. Now I cut 4 of them, and I already inserted one. I didn't tack it in place yet, I just sat it in there. And what that's going to do is a few different things. For one, it's going to keep my frame the same width all the way up. So there's no way that that can go in and out. The other thing is, it's going to make it nice when I cut these tacks. Everything is going to stay in place, and it's also going to give me a nice place to sit the top and the bottom on, so I know everything is in the right spot. So I'm going to go ahead and tack these into place. I'm going to do all 4 of them, and then once I get that done, I'm going to go ahead and cut the frame off, and then I'm going to throw it on the bench. next thing I'm going to do is make some fish plates up. Now, a fish plate, the purpose of the fish plate is to keep that joint from being able to move. So I'm going to stick fish plates right here and right here where I'm tying into the old frame. So once you put that over the joint, that's going to help it from being able to move back and forth. Now, one thing I'm also going to do is drill a hole right in the center and place that hole right over the current weld that I have on there. So that's just going to strengthen that as well. You don't have to make these out of diamonds. This is just what I chose to do. You do want to make it out of some kind of shape that's actually going to hold and not just for looks. So a lot of people use diamonds, rectangles, or more like an oval rectangle. Whatever you want to use is up to you. It's just good to put them on there just to strengthen that joint.